football is back. So we're going to be doing the first ever 134 team Imperialism tournament to determine the best team in college football. Here's the map, and the first team competing it's going to be Nevada. The way this works is we use the team wheel to determine which team is attacking. Then we spin the arrow to determine who gets attacked. So now we have Nevada attacking Utah State, and the loser is eliminated. Let's get into it. He throws. Nevada's defense is everywhere. Third down, 3rd and 12 on the 44. You only got 2 more chances with only 34 seconds left. This is an incredible game. Oh my God, he got sacked again! Oh my God, Utah State is gonna win the game unless Nevada has a miracle in them. Let's see how this ends. Nevada, 4th and 21. Their tournament hopes alive. Catches it, but it's gonna be short! And Utah State survives! So now Utah State has eliminated Nevada, and this is what the map looks like. So now Utah State has the biggest territory on the map, which means technically they're even less safe than they were before. And now we have one of the best teams in the country, Penn State, going on the road. And that arrow is just gonna get Pitt. We have the Keystone Classic as our second game. This is gonna be an incredible game. And Pitt is actually going to annihilate Penn State and knock out one of the heavy hitters from this tournament. This is crazy. And just like that, Penn State is eliminated. Now, moving on to game 3, we actually get to see Pitt again. And they're going to be attacking to the southwest, which just hits West Virginia. So we're going to get the backyard brawl in game 3. 2 rivalry games in the first 3 matchups is actually incredible, but I can't wait to see who comes out on top. West Virginia and Pitt are tied at 38 apiece, and West Virginia is driving with under 2 minutes to go. Garrett Green with a dot. Oh my goodness. He fumbled it. Oh my God, Pitt got the ball. Oh my goodness. You cannot make this up. This is awesome. Pitt needs a field goal to win the game on the road in the backyard brawl at West Virginia and keep their tournament hopes alive. 1st and 10 for Pitt. And it's a fumble. West Virginia gets the ball. Oh my God. West Virginia's going to win on a fumble 6. Oh my God. No way. What a way to win. And so Pitt has been eliminated, and now West Virginia has the biggest territory on the map. And so far, all 3 attacking teams have lost. So home field advantage is huge. And in game 4, we're heading to the Big 12 as Kansas State's going to attack to the northwest, and they're going to take on Colorado State. And Kansas State becomes the first team to win on the road, taking down Colorado State. And just like that, Colorado State has been eliminated. And moving on to the next game, we actually have Hawaii. And they're going to be attacking to the south, which doesn't make any sense. So we're just going to have them attack the team closest to them, which means they're going to take on San Diego State. And San Diego State is going to kneel it out, continuing a trend of home teams winning. And just like that, Hawaii is eliminated. And moving on to the next game, we actually have Michigan, the reigning national champions. And they're going to be attacking to the northeast, which means they get to take on in-state rival Eastern Michigan. And this one was a blowout. Michigan held Eastern Michigan scoreless to stay alive. And just like that, Eastern Michigan is eliminated. Next up, we have Miami of Ohio, and they're going to be attacking to the east, which means they're going to take on Cincinnati in their first matchup. And we have another rivalry game, as this time we have the Battle for the Bell. And with under 2 minutes to go, Miami of Ohio is driving on Cincinnati. They just need a field goal to take the lead. And with under a minute to go, they kick it, it's up, and it's good. And Miami of Ohio take a 3-point lead at Cincinnati. At the 50 already. These quick passes are, oh my God, it's a foot race. Oh my God, he's gone. Cincinnati's going to take a 4-point lead. Oh my God. No way. Be to Isaiah Mack, and he just took off. Oh my God. 1st and 10, 25 seconds left. You're on the 41-yard line. You need a touchdown if you're Miami. Gets hit as he throws. He still completes it. Oh, they don't give him a first down. That's crazy. You are 2 yards away. Pocket is clean. Gabbert's got to go. Gabbert's got to go. What a sell. Oh my God. Take off. Why would he not leave? 4th and 1. Drop back. Oh, and it's over, and Cincinnati will win the game. Next up, we have UNLV, and they'll be attacking to the northwest, meaning that they get to take on Utah State. And so far, we've had a lot of Mountain West action, but it's been great. UNLV 3rd and 20, under a minute. You need a touchdown to win. Oh my God, he's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked again. It's going to be 4th and 26, and that is Utah State's 6th sack of the game. 4th and 26, UNLV needs a miracle to stay alive. Drops back, steps up, and it's deflected, and Utah State is going to win the game. And just like that, Utah State is taking over a large portion of the map, which isn't always a good thing because you can get attacked by some great teams out west. And next up, we're going to see Notre Dame for the first time. And they're going to attack to the southwest, which means they're going to take on in-state rival Purdue. And this one's another rivalry game as we have the battle for the Shilag Trophy. In a massive upset, Purdue is actually going to annihilate Notre Dame. This was not something that I expected. And they're going to tack on 7 more. Oh my goodness. And with that, Notre Dame is done. And we're going to get to see Kansas next. Now, this is important to me because I'm a Kansas guy, and Kansas is going to attack to the east, which means they're going to take on rival Missouri. And this might be the most hated rivalry in college football as the Kansas Jayhawks head to Columbia to take on the Missouri Tigers in the border war. And with under 30 seconds left, it looks like the Jayhawks are going to be eliminated. This is a tragedy. And with that win, Missouri has a massive chunk in the middle of the map. Next up, we have Louisiana Tech, and they're going to be attacking to the southwest. And that's just going to hit Sam Houston State. And it looks like Louisiana Tech is going to walk away with this one. Next up, we have Houston, and they're going to be attacking to the northeast, which means they're going to take on Louisiana. And this is our first action in the Sun Belt, so we'll get to see how good this conference really is. And Houston is going to get absolutely annihilated by Louisiana. So what we're learning is that you really don't want to get landed on. Being the attacking team is super hard. And just like that, Houston is gone. Next up, we have Florida, and they're going to be attacking to the southeast, which means they're just going to hit UCF. And we're going to have a battle of Florida in this game. And UCF is going to dominate Florida. And UCF has taken a major chunk of Florida. And this time we're going to stay in the South, as Southern Alabama is going to be attacking to the east, and they're going to be taking on Troy. And this game is the battle for the belt, so this should be a good one. And South Alabama is going to take down Troy on the road. And they're one of the few teams that have been able to do that, so that's really impressive. And this is what the map looks like. And next up we have Clemson, who's attacking directly to the south. And that is just going to hit Georgia. So we're going to get a great game. And this is a rivalry game that will be played this year in real life in week 1. So this is going to be a great precursor. And my goodness, Clemson walks into Georgia and upsets the Bulldogs. My goodness. And Clemson has taken out a major player in this tournament. And next we're heading to the northeast, as the UConn Huskies are going to attack to the northeast. But because there isn't a D1 FBS team in Rhode Island, UConn just gets to advance their territory and doesn't have to play a game, which is actually super nice for them. We get our first service academy in Navy, and they're going to be attacking to the northwest, which means they're just going to hit West Virginia. And with under 2 minutes to go, Navy has the ball down 1, 2nd and 19. They need a field goal to win the game. And he's going to take off, and he's going to get out of there. Oh, what a run. 3rd and 6. They have all 3 timeouts. They need a field goal. On 3rd and 6, they drop back to pass. And he's going to take off again. And he gets out of there. And he's going to get a first and then some. Oh, my God. Navy, they might do this. And here we go. 4th and 6, Navy. 46 seconds left. They hit this field goal. They go up by 2. And the kick is up. And he pinned it. Navy takes a 2-point lead with 40 seconds left. Let's see if West Virginia can win the game. West Virginia needs a field goal to win the game. What a start. Oh, my God. They're already in field goal range. In one play. Here we go. The kick is up, and it's good. West Virginia takes a 1-point lead with less than 10 seconds to go. On what is probably the final play of the game, Navy lines up in Hail Mary from the 19-yard line. They need a wing prayer. They need everything. And they're going to throw a... What the hell was that? And just like that, West Virginia has won their 2nd game, and they have a pretty big portion up in that northeast side of the map. And now we head to Texas, as UTSA is going to attack to the northwest, which means they're just going to hit Texas Tech. And Texas Tech is going to annihilate the Roadrunners. And now Texas Tech has taken a very large chunk of Texas. And we're back to the Big Ten as we get to see Purdue again. And they're attacking to the southeast, which means they get to take on in-state foe, Ball State. And Purdue comes into Schumann Stadium and annihilates Ball State. And now we get to see Northwestern in action. And Northwestern's going to attack to the northeast, which means they're going to take on Purdue. And Northwestern down 6 with a minute to go. They need a touchdown to stay alive. The pocket is clean, but nobody is open. He has all day. Oh my God, you cannot take another sack. They have no timeouts. 3rd and 28. Northwestern needs a miracle. They need a wing, a prayer, a miracle. They need something. 3-man rush. He blows by the center. 4th and 28. You got about 90 yards to go. This game is over. 4th and 28. Can the Wildcats pull off a miracle? Launches it deep. He's got a man with 11 seconds to go. Oh my God. Do they have time to get a playoff? What an absolute bomb. 6 seconds to go. They're not going to get one off. Oh my God. Oh my God, Northwestern almost made the comeback, but Purdue survived. And slowly but surely, Purdue has one of the biggest amounts of land on the map. Next up, we have Old Dominion, and they're going to the north, which technically means they're going to play Virginia, so let's get right into that. And Virginia is going to walk away with a convincing win over Old Dominion. And Virginia has its first win of the video. And now we get Charlotte. And they're attacking to the southeast, which means they get to take on Coastal Carolina. And with under 2 minutes remaining, Coastal Carolina is driving with a chance to win the game. And I think they might just be taking their 3. On 3rd and 1, this is huge. And they get the first down. Coastal Carolina can drain the clock and pretty much kick it in. And Coastal takes a touchdown lead in the final 30 seconds of the game. Can Charlotte respond? Charlotte with no timeouts, down 7. They need a touchdown to tie it and stay alive. And they're going to take... Oh, he's not going to take off. He's going to take a sack. What are you doing? Give that guy a manual. And the clock's ticking. What is Charlotte doing? Charlotte needs a miracle. And they're going to get one final snap off. But I don't think it's going to matter. It's not going to matter. Coastal gets the ball and the game is over. And next up, we have Louisiana again, this time attacking to the southeast, which means they're going to take on in-state rival LSU. And LSU will annihilate Louisiana. Next up, we get UConn again, but this time, they're probably going to have to play, as their arrow has them attacking south, which means they have to take on Rutgers. And with under 30 seconds to go, UConn has the ball, down a touchdown. They need it to stay in the tournament. Under 20 to go. The Huskies need a miracle, and they can't take a sack, and they do! No timeouts left, and that might be the game! And they're not going to get another playoff. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights survive and advance. And I know it's a little confusing, but that piece under UMass actually belongs to Rutgers. And now we get to see Kansas State again. But this time they're attacking to the north, which means they're going to be taking on Nebraska. And Kansas State comes into Nebraska and annihilates the Cornhuskers. And just like that, Kansas State has a massive portion of the map. And they're the only team to win 2 road games. Next up, we get the first look at the new look Alabama Crimson Tide. And they'll be attacking to the southeast, which means we're going to get the Iron Bowl. We got 2 minutes left. Auburn has the ball down 2 in the 4th quarter. A field goal wins the game. Alabama just needs one stop. They need one turnover and they win. Auburn is in hurry up. Under 1.5 minutes to go. They're not in field goal range yet, but they are close. And that's a Peyton Thorne up the middle. And Auburn can run it out and kick a field goal. But they're not going to do that as Auburn scores a touchdown to take a 4-point lead. Alabama has the ball down 5 with just over a minute left. Can Jalen Milroe lead the Crimson Tide to a win? Oh, he's trying to get out of there. Got nowhere to go. And they sack him. Oh my God, you cannot do that. 2nd and 22 at your own 5-yard line. You need 95 yards. Milroe gets sacked again. Oh my God, you're on your 2. What is he doing? This just goes to show how hard it is to win on the road. And the clock is ticking. Oh my God, what is happening? Milroe steps up. He gets sacked. He gets hit again. Oh my God, it is 4th and 25 with 25 seconds left. This game is, Alabama needs a miracle. They need Nick Saban back. 4th and 25, 10 seconds left. Alabama calls their final timeout. Alabama, if they win this game, I will give a jersey away to one of you guys. An Alabama jersey. Any player, anytime, doesn't matter. Leave a comment below. It's a fumble! Oh my God, and Auburn recovers! That is the game. Oh my God, Auburn is going to win the Iron Bowl. What a matchup. Next up, we get some action as Kent State is going to attack to the southwest and take on Akron. And we have another rivalry as we have the battle for the wagon wheel. And Kent State is going to annihilate Akron by over 30 points. Next up, we're going to head to Texas as the Texas State Bobcats are going to attack to the northwest and take on the Longhorns. And the Longhorns are going to annihilate Texas State. Next up, we have East Carolina, and they're going to be attacking to the southwest. And they're just going to miss Duke and take on NC State. And we have another rivalry game. That just goes to show you how crazy these matchups have been. And with under 2 minutes to go, East Carolina has a 6-point lead at NC State. It is 3rd and 1. The Pirates are 1 first down away from getting a really tough road win. Can they get it? And they're going to be stopped in the backfield. North Carolina State has a shot. Under 1.5 minutes to go. Grayson McCall takes the snap. He launches it deep. Oh! Went for all the glory. They need a touchdown to win. 3rd and 10, empty backfield. They need a touchdown. McCall launches it. He's got a man. And the Wolfpack take the lead. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. An extra point away from the lead. East Carolina needs a field goal to win. They are down one, just over a minute to go. They're on their 16-yard line. Garcia's in the pocket. He's going to take off. He's met. What is he doing? And they're sending the pressure. They're going to get, oh, he gets out. He's moving for his life. Oh my God, 4th and 18. And they're not taking a timeout. 4th and 18 on your 8-yard line. You need a field goal to win. You need 18 yards to stay alive. East Carolina is, I don't even know what they're doing. They sent the pressure. They're going to get a safety. He threw it to the halfback. Oh my God. That was one of the most anticlimactic endings ever. Next up, we head to Florida. And Miami's at the bottom of the map, but this arrow goes east. And Miami is going to come into Boca Raton and annihilate the Owls. And now we head back to Carolina as Coastal Carolina attacks to the northwest to take on Wake Forest. And Wake Forest defends home field and knocks out Coastal Carolina. We head back to Florida and we get our first look at USF. They're going to attack to the northwest and take on UCF. And we get yet another rivalry game, as this one is the war on I-4. Under 2 minutes to go, UCF has the ball. Tie game, they need a field goal to win. KJ Jefferson, he's got a man. It's a foot race. They're in field goal range. Do they take the 3 or do they score a touchdown and give USF the ball back? At the 19, it looks like they're going to run the ball and try to milk the clock. And they're going to score, which means USF is going to get the ball with about a minute to play. Down 7. 3rd and 12, 59 seconds to go, and he's going to take a sack. What is this USF quarterback doing? And that's the ball game, folks. And now UCF has taken up a massive part of the map. And now we get our first look at Mississippi State. And they're going to attack to the north-northeast, and they're going to take on rival Ole Miss. And again, we're going to get the Egg Bowl in not even the first 30 matches. Ole Miss has the ball, down 3, under 2 minutes to go. A field goal ties the game. They are right on the edge of field goal range. And Dart's going to find a man, and he's going to score. And Ole Miss is going to take a 4-point lead. Oh my God. At the 28, they need 72 yards to go. They have just over a minute. Shapen steps back. You got to take some shots. You can't take shots like that. That is not what I meant. 4th and 17, 31 seconds to go. You have to go 79 yards. They're lined up in Hail Mary, I think. I think this is Hail Mary. I don't know what this is. He gets it off. Oh, he got it. Oh my God, he got it. No way. And they had a timeout. What a play call. Oh my God, 27 seconds to go. You still got to go 51 yards or 61 yards, whatever it is. Oh my God, Shapen, you can't take a sack. You cannot take a sack. 2nd and 17. This is the final play of the game. He's got to get out of there. He's got to launch it. That's over. And Ole Miss is going to hold on. Next up, we have Arizona State, and they're going to be attacking to the south, which means they're going to be taking on their rival, Arizona. And Arizona is going to annihilate Arizona State. And now Arizona has a massive chunk of land. Next up is Southern Miss, and they're going to be attacking to the southwest, which means they get to take on LSU. And LSU is going to take down Southern Miss. And LSU suddenly has a massive chunk of land in the south. If you take a look at the map, you see some power players. This is the top 100 teams. We have eliminated 34. We're getting our first look at Georgia Tech, and probably our last look as they're attacking to the southeast, which means they have to go to Clemson. And Georgia Tech is going to come into Death Valley and take down the Tigers. Wow. And Georgia Tech is taking a nice chunk of land. And I know it's confusing with Georgia Tech and Wake Forest having very similar colors, but you'll see. You'll figure it out. And next up, we get our first look at New Mexico State. This is a team that wasn't in the last NCAA, so this is the first time we'll get to see them in a game ever. And they're going to attack to the southeast, which means they get to take on the UTEP Miners. And New Mexico State comes in El Paso and annihilates the Miners. New Mexico State has taken a big chunk of land, and the southwest corner of the map is taken over by a couple teams. Next up, we head up to the northeast to see Buffalo play for the first time. They're attacking directly west, and the closest team to that is West Virginia. And West Virginia, down 4, under 2 minutes to go. They are driving with the ball. Can the Mountaineers stage another comeback? Green, what a rifle! And he gets it in there. They are at the 25-yard line. They need a touchdown. A field goal does not do them anything. Green steps back, rifles it. Another complete pass. That's another first down. Can Buffalo hold on? Green gets out of the pocket. He rifles it. Touchdown! West Virginia takes the lead. Buffalo has the ball, down 3. They just need a field goal. They have 40 seconds to get in the field goal range. A lot of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. He has room, but they have all 3 timeouts. Now they're down to 2. At the 30, 23 seconds to go. You just need a field goal. You got to start taking some shots. 3-man rush. And he evades the sack. What a throw. Oh my God. No way. What a play by CJ Agbana. No way. 13 seconds to go. You are at your 36. It's a 53-yard field goal. And they're going to run it. They believe in their kicker, and he's going to get a couple more yards. And they're going to take their last time out. And Buffalo is going to tie the game up. The kick is up, and we're going to overtime. 3rd and 6 for Buffalo. Agbana tries to get out of there, and he's sacked. Buffalo is going to have to settle for a 48-yard field goal. 7 yards away, Green rifles it. Game! West Virginia wins another one in overtime. Next up, we get our first look at the Tulane Green Wave. And we'll do it anyways, but this spin does not matter because they're surrounded by LSU. They're landlocked. So it's going to be Tulane heading to LSU. And we get yet another rivalry game. This one, the battle for the rag. And Tulane shocks LSU and comes into Tiger Stadium and leaves with a win. And now Tulane has a massive spot in the bottom of the map. Next up, we get our first look at Maryland. And they're going to be attacking to the south, which means they're going to be taking on Virginia. And Maryland comes into Charlottesville and annihilates Virginia. Next up, we get to see Minnesota for the first time. They'll actually get lucky and just take over South Dakota. And now we get our first look at new ACC member Stanford. And they're going to attack to the southeast, which means they're just going to hit Fresno State. And Stanford is going to walk into Fresno and take down the Bulldogs. And Stanford has a massive amount of land in California now. Next up, we get to see Utah State again. And this time they're attacking to the west, which means we're going to see Utah State play at Stanford this time. Utah State has the ball down a touchdown, under 2 minutes to go. And he's going to get sacked. They're going to get sacked again. 3rd and 19. What are the Aggies doing? Under 1:15, they have to score a touchdown. They're at their 45. Petrus, he gets out of there. He's got to take off, and he just gets 7. Oh, my God. 4th and 12, your season on the line. Under a minute to go. I can't stop burping because this game is going to make me throw up because Utah State's offense is terrible. Under 45 to go. I just spit all over my monitors. This is probably the game. This is going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. He loads up a bomb and it's picked off. Stanford wins the game. That'll do it. That'll do it. And Stanford now has the largest amount of land on the entire map. And now we get our first look at Western Kentucky as they're going to attack to the southeast and they're going to take on Middle Tennessee. Western Kentucky has the ball up 5, under 1.5 minutes to go. Middle Tennessee needs a stop to get the ball back. What a run. Timeout. They have all 3 timeouts. A first down wins the game for the Hilltoppers. 45 seconds to go. Middle Tennessee needs to go 63 yards. What a strike. And that's a great start. They're down to the 43. Steps back in the pocket. Only a 3-man rush. Absolutely launches one. He's wide open. Oh my God. 9 seconds to go. They're on the 12-yard line. They got a fresh set of downs. What was that coverage? That was terrible. A touchdown wins the game. Cannot take a sack. He strikes it. Oh, 1st and goal at the 1. Oh my God. I don't know if he's going to get it. They're not going to give it to him. I don't know if they're going to get another playoff in time. The clock stops, but they have to spike the ball. Oh, they're not going to get... Are they going to review it? They didn't review it. Oh my God. Western Kentucky. Middle Tennessee loses on a heartbreaker. Next up, we get to see Georgia Tech again. And they're going to be heading to the southwest. And they're just going to hit Auburn, which means they got to go to Jordan Hare. Under 2 minutes to go. Auburn has the ball down 3. They just need a field goal to send it to overtime. Thorne, a strike across the middle. And that's going to give them a bunch. They're at the 43-yard line. They're moving quickly. They still have all 3 timeouts. They're in hurry up. They're down under 1:30. Thorne steps back in the pocket, rifles it across the middle, and they KO'd onto it. They're at the 38-yard line. They are moving quickly. And again, they still have all 3 timeouts. Auburn's going to go for the win. Across the middle. Touchdown, Auburn. And Auburn takes a 4-point lead with under 1 minute to go. Georgia Tech down 4, 45 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to keep their tournament championship hopes alive. What a rifle! Oh my God! Haynes King, an absolute dot. They use their first timeout. They have 2 more to go. Under 40 to go. Haynes King steps back. They're sending some pressure. Hits the Texas route. Oh, he didn't get the first down. I formation. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna pitch it. What a terrible play call. Oh my God, Georgia Tech deserves to lose. And now Auburn has taken a massive part of the map in the bottom right corner. Up next, we get our first look at new ACC member SMU, and they're going to be attacking to the northwest, meaning that they're going to take on the Mean Green of North Texas. This one's another rivalry game in the Safeway Bowl. And with under a minute and a half to go, North Texas is driving on SMU. They just need a field goal to win the game. North Texas, a field goal gives them a 3-point lead with under a minute and a half to go. Up, and he pinned it. SMU needs a field goal to tie. Here come the Mustangs, down 3, empty backfield. Stone steps back. Oh, he's going to get sacked. You cannot take a sack there. Stone drops back. Oh, bro, he's done. Yep. And North Texas is going to walk away with the win. And now the map is really starting to thin out. And now we get to see the other ACC team from the West Coast, Cal. They're going to be attacking to the Southwest. But because of the way the map is set up, that means they're going to attack Stanford. And this is one of the oldest rivalries in college sports, the big game. But Stanford knocked out Cal. And now I think it's safe to say that Stanford easily has the biggest piece of land on the map. We almost landed on Stanford again, but this time we get to see San Jose State. And with them attacking Northeast, we actually do get to see Stanford again, this time defending their home field again. And yet again, we get another West Coast rivalry game, this time the Bill Walsh Legacy game. And with that field goal, Stanford would beat San Jose State by 14. And Stanford continues to add to their land, making them an even bigger target. And we finally get to see Ohio State. And they're going to be attacking to the east-southeast, and that's going to put them against the Ohio Bobcats. And Ohio State is going to run this game out and annihilate the Ohio Bobcats. And now we get our first look at the NIU Huskies, as they're going to go to the east-northeast and take on Purdue. And the Boilermakers are going to hold off NIU. And Purdue continues to add to their portion of the map. And now we get our first look at the Arkansas Razorbacks, who are going to attack directly to the east and take on Arkansas State. We take you to overtime as Arkansas State has an 8-point lead on Arkansas. This would certainly be an upset. The quarterback gets flushed. He takes the hit. A 13-yard sack. 4th and 36 at the 38. They need to get to the 2-yard line. They basically need a touchdown here. 4-man rush. Absolute bomb. Picked off. Game over. He's going to take it back to the house. He's going to get a pick 6. Arkansas State is going to win on a game-winning pick yards. My goodness. I know Arkansas State was the home team, but that was certainly not an upset I expected. And Arkansas State now owns the state of Arkansas. And now we get our first look at Tulsa. And they're going to attack to the south, which means they get to take on Oklahoma. And Oklahoma is going to take care of Tulsa handedly. And we finally get to see national championship contender Oregon. And they're going to attack to the southwest, which means they get to take on Stanford. Oregon's going to walk away from this game with a 12-point win, which means Oregon now has the most amount of land on the entire map. Next, we get to see the first of new Big 12 member Utah. And they're attacking directly to the west, which means they get their shot at Oregon. And in this case, 10 really is more than 12 as Oregon annihilates Utah. And Oregon continues to add to their big piece of land. Up next is Georgia Southern, and they're attacking to the southeast, which means they get to go to UCF. And this one's going to be anticlimactic as UCF takes down Georgia Southern. And now we head back to Texas as Rice attacks to the east to take on Tulane. And here we go with under 2 minutes to go. Rice is down by a touchdown, driving in the red zone, and they do a end around. What was that? What just happened? I have no clue what just happened. All I know is it's 2nd and 14. I have no idea. 3rd and 14, you are down a touchdown. You need a score. You have a minute and 20 seconds left. You have all 3 timeouts. I wonder what Rice has up their sleeve. Oh, he's flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. What is he do? Oh my God, he just got pile drived. 4th and 28. The clock is still ticking. I don't understand why they're holding their timeout. 4th and 28. I mean, this is pretty much your tournament run. He's done. There's no way he gets this out. He had him. I don't know if he missed. I don't know what happened. I mean, technically, Rice still has a chance, but a Tulane first down wins the game. Here we go. And that's the ball game. That's it. That'll do it, folks. Tulane will sneak away with a win against Rice. And Tulane has quietly picked up a lot of land in the South. And now we get our first look at the Illini. And they're going to attack to the northwest, which means they're just going to miss Purdue, and they're going to go to Iowa. McNamara back to pass. Slings it to the corner of the end zone, and the Hawkeyes are a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Let's see, can they do it? Can they tie the game? Calling the audibles. Oh no, what a terrible play call. They still have 2 timeouts. There's a chance they get the ball back with 30 seconds-ish left. 4th and 10, the Hawkeyes, they probably need a miracle, guys. One last chance. Rifles it. He got it! It's a foot race! No way! No way! No way! There's no chance! Iowa is gonna walk it off! Oh my God! I cannot believe what I just saw! That is real! That is unreal! I cannot believe that just happened. And we get to see Tulane back in action, attacking directly to the west, which means they're just gonna hit Texas A&M. Weigman steps back, launches it immediately. It's a foot race. He's in the open field. Does he have the speed? He does. A&M takes a touchdown lead with under a minute to go. And Tulane has to go 87 yards in the toughest stadium in the game to tie it. Thompson launches it. Oh, what a great start. At the 32, can the Green Wave pull off a miracle? A legit miracle. This is the biggest miracle of all the miracles that I've said in this damn video. Thompson steps back. Hail Mary. 3-man rush. Absolute bomb. Nope. And that's the game, folks. And Texas A&M just took over a massive chunk of land at the bottom. And I know it looks confusing with Texas Tech there. We got Texas A&M and Arkansas State all kind of looking very similar, but I promise the map will look very different soon. And now Iowa has to go on the offensive, and they're going to attack to the northwest, and they're going to face in-state rival Iowa State. And we get another great rivalry game, the battle for the Cyhawk. And Iowa State is going to win the Battle of Iowa. And excuse my poor Photoshop skills, but Iowa State has taken over a massive portion of the map. Next up, we have Kent State, and they're going to be attacking to the northeast, which means they're going to have a battle with West Virginia. And West Virginia is going to cruise to a victory. And West Virginia has the biggest mass of land in the northeast. Next up, we have Air Force, and they're going to be attacking to the southwest, which means they're going to be taking on New Mexico. Here we go, under a minute 30 to go. Air Force has the ball. They just need a field goal. They're at the 34. They drop backs to pass. Oh, he's taking off. Oh, he's not. Oh, finds a man. Oh my God, they're at the 45 already. They just need a field goal and they win. Under 10 seconds to go. I don't think they're going to pull it off. Air Force needs a miracle. They pretty much have to get a touchdown on this play, and they don't even get the call off. New Mexico survives. And we are down to our final 75 teams. This is what the map looks like. And we get our first look at Sparty. Let's go. Shout out MMG. And they're going to be attacking to the southwest, which means that they're going to take on Western Michigan. 3rd and 8, under 2 minutes to go. Western Michigan down for a Michigan State first down, ends the game. Childs drops back. He gets out of there. He escapes the first sack. He escapes the second. Oh my God. Aiden Childs, you're a savage. Oh my God. Michigan State is going to walk out of here with a win. And now we get FIU, and they're going to be attacking to the northwest, but that means they're going to be attacking UCF. And with under a minute 30 to go, FIU is driving, 2nd and 16. They need a touchdown to win the game. In the hurry up, 30 seconds to go. This is your season. Rifles it. What a terrible ball. And UCF is going to walk out of here victorious. And UCF has slowly but surely taken over a massive part of the southeast corner of the map. Next up is Iowa State, and they're going to be attacking to the northeast, which just hits Minnesota before it hits Wisconsin. And Minnesota is going to walk away with a comfortable win. And Minnesota just took over a massive amount of land. Next up, we got Louisiana Tech, and they're going to be attacking directly west, which means they're going to be attacking North Texas. A North Texas field goal wins the game. They are already past midfield. Drops back to pass, throws it across the middle. Oh my God, they're going to win the game. I think they're already in field goal range. North Texas field goal wins the game. Kick is up, and the kick is good. North Texas takes down Louisiana Tech as time expires. What a way to win the game. Next up, we get to see South Alabama, and they're going to be attacking to the southeast, which means they get to take on Florida State. And Florida State is going to walk out of here with a win. And I know the map has a lot of different colored teams on here with Florida State, A&M, ULM, Texas Tech, all very similar colors at the bottom, but it'll shake itself out, trust me. Unfortunately, there was some footage that got corrupted. You guys missed probably 10 games. All right, I'm going to give you a recap. Washington State lost to Oregon State. Ole Miss, Texas A&M, UCF, Miami, Auburn, and South Carolina are all owned now by Florida State. North Carolina State and Duke lost to in-state rival North Carolina. Ohio State beat West Virginia. Wake Forest beat Liberty and James Madison. And finally, Wisconsin took down Central Michigan. You didn't really miss much. None of those games were that eventful. And on top of it, we still have a bunch of great games to go. So let's get back to it. And now Wyoming's on the board. But since they're attacking to the north, they just get to claim Montana. And now Wyoming has a massive plot of land. We get our first look at new Big Ten member UCLA, as they're just going to go northwest and take on Oregon. And with under 2 minutes to go, UCLA has a 3-point lead on Oregon, but Oregon is driving. They just need a field goal to tie this game and send it to overtime. But Oregon, Dylan Gabriel, with a strike down the sideline, and Oregon is going to take a touchdown lead. UCLA has all 3 timeouts, just under a minute 45 to go. They need a touchdown. That is not what you want to start with. Garbers has played really well so far. UCLA in hurry up, 3rd and 11, almost picked off. UCLA, this is probably their last chance. Rifles it. Oh, batted down. They do have 3 timeouts, so there is a chance. Oregon 2nd and 1, a first down clinches the game for the Ducks. Can they do it? Handoff. Stopped again, 3rd and inches. So there's still a chance. On a jet sweep. Oh, it's a design play, and they stopped them. So Oregon is gonna have to kick a field goal, and UCLA will have, albeit a small chance, a chance. UCLA, no timeouts left, 20 seconds. They're on their 12-yard line. They have to go 88 yards to score a touchdown. Garbers sails it out of bounds, 2nd and 10. Less than 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Garber sits back in the pocket. He's gonna get sacked. He's gonna get, oh, he throws it out of bounds. Okay, so stays alive, 3rd and 10. Garber sits back. 3rd and 10. Oh, he's getting chased. He's gotta find someone. 4th and 10. This is the game. One last chance for UCLA lined up in Hail Mary. They need a wing, a prayer, and a miracle. Clock expires. Garbers launches it. And UCLA comes down with it, but it's not enough as Oregon takes down the Bruins. And now we get Michigan State again. Shout out to MMG. And they're going to be attacking directly to the west, which means technically they're going to attack Purdue. But this one wasn't much of a contest as Purdue takes down Michigan State. And now we get another look at Ohio State as they're going to be attacking Bowling Green. And Ohio State is going to annihilate Bowling Green. Up next is Texas Tech, as they'll be attacking Big 12 foe TCU to the southeast. And even this late in the video, we have rivalry games, like the battle for the saddle. And TCU is going to walk out of this one with a 10-point victory. And with that, TCU takes over a massive chunk of land. And we finally get our first look at the Kentucky Wildcats. Shout out to Bordeaux, as they're going to be attacking to the southwest. And that's just going to hit Tennessee, so we're going to get a great game here. And this game determines who gets the last spot in the top 50. And sorry, Bordeaux, but Tennessee is going to take down the Wildcats handedly. And as we take a look at our map, these are the top 50 teams. Still got some heavy hitters, still have some teams we haven't seen play yet, but there are definitely some surprises in terms of who's still left. We're on the final 50. Let's see who we got next. Texas. And they're going to be attacking to the southwest, which means they're taking on old Big 12 rival TCU. And with 2 minutes to go, TCU has the ball up 7. Texas needs to get a stop. TCU, under a minute to go, has the ball. They're just trying to kill the clock. Texas, with only 2 timeouts of TCU first down, wins the game. They don't get it here. 2nd and 9, just under 2 minutes to go. Another run to the outside, and he got it. And he's gonna break away. TCU. Oh my God, TCU is gonna win the game. They're gonna take down Texas. Next up, we have North Texas, and they're gonna be attacking to the southwest, which means they have to go to TCU. And TCU has the ball with under 2 minutes to go. They're just trying to kill the clock. A touchdown would seal the game. Handoff to the left side. Oh, he's gonna score. And TCU, oh, he stays in bounds. That was a great run by TCU. North Texas only has 1 timeout left. 3rd and goal at the 1, less than a minute to go. The handoff. And TCU survives. And this is our first chance to see UL in this video. And they'll be attacking to the southeast, which means they got to go to Florida State. And Florida State's going to walk away from this one with a convincing win. And next up, we get to see Wyoming for the first time, as they're attacking to the southeast, which means they got to go to Kansas State. And Kansas State's going to walk away with a convincing victory over Wyoming. And as much as it pains me to say it, Kansas State has amassed a major amount of land in this tournament. Next up, we have Minnesota, and they're going to be attacking to the southwest, which means they have a date with Kansas State. And Kansas State's going to walk away with an easy victory, which means Kansas State now controls the most land in the map. And we're finally going to get to see Jacksonville State. This is another team that wasn't in the game in NCAA 14. And they're going to be attacking to the southwest, which means they get to take on UAB. And Jacksonville State's going to come into UAB and walk away with a convincing victory. Next up, we get Army, and they're going to be attacking to the northeast, which means they're just going to hit UMass. And with under 2 minutes to go, Army has the ball down 3. They just need a field goal to tie it. Army's quarterback is going to get sacked. He fumbles it. They pick up the ball. It's a safety. Oh my God, that is a brutal collapse. Army still has 2 timeouts, but with under 2 minutes, this is going to be a really tough way to win. UMass gets it to a 3rd and 1, a first down, clinches a victory for the UMass Minutemen. Oh, they pass it! They go risky, but they get it, and that's gonna do it as UMass will hold on to take down Army. And next up, we get our first look at BYU, who's attacking to the east, taking on Colorado. And Colorado's gonna walk away from this one with a comfortable 10-point victory. Next up, we got Rutgers, and they're gonna be attacking directly north, which means they're gonna take on UMass and finally fix that gray mess up top. UMass has the ball on a quick strike, and they're inside the 20. UMass has the ball under 2 minutes, down 3. They need a field goal to tie. A touchdown will give them the lead. They have all 3 timeouts, and here comes UMass. A strike. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line. Let's see if the Minutemen are going to go for the touchdown or if they're just going to try to tie it up. It looks like they're just going to go for the field goal, but they're going to get to the edge. Oh my God, he stepped out of bounds. Why would he step out of bounds? Oh my God, at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2, a minute and a half to play, down 3. UMass has the ball, and they're going to They're going to walk it in. They're going to take a 4-point lead. Can Rutgers respond? 2nd and 10. Here we go. Got the first down. He holds on. Rutgers takes their first timeout. 11 seconds left. No timeouts. 4th and 9. Rutgers was moving the ball so well. I don't know if they can do it. Oh, he's going to get blitzed. Oh, and that's the game. UMass holds on to upset Rutgers. And UMass now controls all of the gray in the upper northeast. Bye-bye, Rutgers. Up next is Wake Forest, and they're attacking to the northwest, which means they have to take on Tennessee. Tennessee, under 2 minutes, has the ball down 4. They need a touchdown. 3rd and 1 at the 2-yard line. Nico throws it. Touchdown. And Wake Forest has less than 2 minutes to kick a field goal to tie the game. Here we go. 4th and 17. What are the Demon Deacons going to do? They have to pull something out of their hat. 4-man rush. Oh, he's done. He's going to get cooked. Oh, my God. Thrown down, and Tennessee is going to walk out of here with a victory. And if we take a look at the map, this is your top 40. Next up, we get to see Maryland again, as they'll go northeast and take on Ohio State. And Maryland's run is over as Ohio State wins convincingly. And now Oklahoma finally gets to go on the road, and they're going to the northwest, which means we get Bedlam. We're in the top 40, and we're still getting incredible rivalry games. That just goes to show you how awesome this tournament's been so far. Oklahoma State is going to beat the brakes off of Oklahoma in this Bedlam. And the state of Oklahoma is a Sooner State no more. Next up, we got Cincinnati, and they're going to be heading south, taking on Louisville. And we get another great rivalry game with a sick name, as it's the battle for the keg of nails. And with 1.5 minutes to go, Louisville is going to get the ball back with a chance to win the game. They just need a field goal. And Cincinnati takes a timeout to ice the kicker. Will it matter? Who knows? Let's find out. The kick is up, and it is good. Louisville survives a scare from the Bearcats and holds on to win. Next up, we have Wisconsin, and they're going to be attacking directly to the west, which means they get a shot at Kansas State and a chance to take all of their land. And with 1:15 to go, Wisconsin has the ball. A first down seals the deal. Can they hold on against Kansas State? 2nd and 2. Oh, my goodness. A first down secures a win on the road, and in this, we have seen winning on the road is so hard to do. Oh, they went with the draw. It's 4th and 7. Kansas State's going to get a chance. And he holds on. 2nd and 4. Kansas State with no timeouts. They have to move quickly. And they're not doing a very good job of it right now. 3rd and 4. 35 seconds to go. They're on the 47. They probably need 15, 20 yards to get a chance to win the game. Johnson takes the ball in the backfield. Right out to the receiver. And they get the first and 10 from the 41-yard line. They probably need another 10 yards to make a safe one. The play calling has been great. The clock management has not. 2nd and 10. Under 20 to go. Johnson finds his guy, and he gets out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. What a clutch play by Avery Johnson. Wisconsin tries to ice it. Let's see if it works. It's up, and he pinned it. Kansas State takes a 1-point lead with less than 15 seconds to go. Here we go. Can the Badgers pull it off? Van Dyke on the... Oh, he got hit as he throws. And he caught it. He catches it. But it's not enough as Kansas State holds on and takes down Wisconsin. Kansas State adds to the amount of land they have, easily the largest on the map. The next attacking team is going to be Western Kentucky, who will be headed southeast to take on Tennessee. And we've had lots of great games, but this was not one of them, as Tennessee is going to hold on for a win. And now we get a chance to see Memphis for the first time, as they're going to attack to the northwest and just hit Missouri. Here we go, under 2 minutes. Missouri has the ball. Down a touchdown. Brady Cook, and he finds his receiver, Luther Bird, and they get another first down. Missouri needs to march all the way down the field and score a touchdown just to tie the game and send it to overtime. Can the Tigers come through? Brady Cook unloads. Luther Bird, and he's got him. Oh, he got him. Oh, that's not even Bird, and I don't know who that is. Weeze. That's Ronald Weasley. Oh, my God, he burned him. Why would they press him on the edge? And we are tied. Memphis has 1 minute, 3 timeouts. They have to get a field goal, and if they get a field goal, they win. Memphis has 2 timeouts left. You just need to get in the field goal range. I don't know what they're doing with these crazy shots. Oh, Missouri sending the heat, and he fumbles. He fumbles. Missouri is going to walk it off on a scoop and score 6. Oh, my God. No way. Memphis just choked this away. Oh, my God. 4 seconds left. Memphis has pretty much one last shot to get a touchdown. Here we go. Is he going to throw the ball? He unloads. He uncorks a bomb. And Missouri is going to stay alive. What an ending. Next up, we have Arkansas State, and they're going to be heading directly east, meaning that they get a shot at Missouri. And Arkansas State tried their hardest, but Missouri's going to walk away from this one with a win. And in the last 2 rounds, Missouri has increased their land significantly. Next up, we have Syracuse. And even though we're in the top 35, we still haven't seen Syracuse play yet. And even though they're attacking to the northwest, the closest one of them is Ohio State, so that's going to be tough. And in Kyle McCord's return to Columbus, Ohio State blanks Syracuse. And with just over a minute to go, Tennessee is down 1. They just need a field goal to win the game. 2 timeouts left. Nico in the backfield. Dart. And they've crossed midfield already. Tennessee is moving very quickly. And they take their second timeout with just over a minute to play. Again, they just need a field goal. Strikes. He's got a man. Oh my God! What a catch! Holy shit! I don't even know who that was, but he went upstairs. Oh my God, that was unreal. Just a minute to go. Tennessee at the 21-yard line, 3rd and 10. App State will get the ball back with 20-ish seconds left, or not. And Tennessee's gonna milk the clock all the way down. That I did not expect them to get a first down there. 1st and goal at the 6. If they're Tennessee smart, they're gonna let it go down all the way. Run one more play, kick your field goal with time expiring. But here we go. 45 to go. They're passing. And they throw a pick. What the hell is Tennessee? Oh my God. You just needed a field goal. Oh my God. This is right. The surrender cobra. Oh my God. I cannot believe what I just saw. And App State is going to come into Knoxville and take down Tennessee. Unfortunately, some of the footage actually got corrupted, so I'm going to catch you up to speed on what you guys missed. TCU took down both New Mexico and New Mexico State, but then in-state rival Baylor took them down and took over all of their land. Kansas State took down Purdue, expanding their land, and Ohio State took down in-state foe Toledo. We also had Louisville taking down Indiana, Arizona State beating San Diego State, Ohio State taking down UMass, Colorado beating Baylor, and App State pulling off a miracle against Tennessee. I messed up. You missed 1.5 matchups. So, Florida State played Georgia State. It was close. Florida State got the win. That's why you see in the bottom right corner here that they have all this land. I updated the map to show you the App State Tennessee results. And now Arizona is playing Colorado for a spot in the top 20. Again, I'm not controlling anything. My hands are right here. Arizona is up 7, 4th and 1. They get this first down. They win the game. He launches it. He's wide open. He tips it away. Colorado down 7. Has no timeouts. 1:40 to go. They need a touchdown to tie. He picked it off. Sanders. Game over. Oh my God. Shedeur Sanders just threw a 42-yard pick 6 and the game is over. Oh my God. What a way to win. Arizona has the entire Southwest. And this is your top 20. This is what the map looks like. The first game of the top 20 is going to feature Boston College, and they're attacking to the Northwest, which technically means that they just get to claim more land. Location is a huge factor in these Imperialism videos, and we've seen Boston College get landed on twice, and they haven't had to play a game yet. This time we get Michigan, and depending on where this lands, we might be in for a hell of a game. This is going to go to the Northeast. And the closest team to the Northeast land-wise is Ohio State. So we're going to get the game. And just like in real life, Ohio State cannot seem to beat Michigan. Michigan, a score here wins the game and knocks Ohio State out of the tournament. Donovan Edwards gets there! And the Buckeyes get knocked out by Michigan. With Ohio State being the first team out in the top 20, let's see who is in the next matchup. It starts with Kansas State. And as they're attacking directly north, they're actually just going to claim North Dakota. And next up is Jacksonville State, as the Cox are going to head directly west and take on Florida State. Florida State is going to hold on and survive, taking down Jacksonville State by 8. And for the first time this tournament, we get to see Boise State in action. And they'll be attacking directly southeast, taking on Oregon. And even though it was close, Oregon is going to hold on and take out Boise State. And Boise State made it to the top 20, but the first time they played, they get knocked out. And we just saw Oregon play, so now it's time to see Oregon State play. And attacking directly northwest, they'll attack Washington, so it'll be the first time we get to see them play in this tournament. And with just over a minute to go, Oregon State has the ball, 3rd and 6. They're up by a touchdown. A first down here might steal the game, and they're not going to get it. Washington calls their first timeout, down a touchdown. Just over a minute left. They'll have 2 timeouts left, and they'll have a chance to tie the game. Rogers unloads. Picked off! Oregon State's gonna win. It's a pick 6. Oh my God, Oregon State is gonna knock out Washington. This matchup is gonna determine the final spot in the top 15. And it's gonna be between Florida State and Arizona. 2 of the 3 biggest landmasses on the map are going head to head. And even though Arizona was the home team, the Seminoles come into Tucson and take down Arizona. And as we head to the top 15, this is what the map looks like. And Florida State and Kansas State easily have the 2 biggest landmasses in the entire country. Just 14 more games to go. And here comes Oregon again, attacking to the northwest, meaning that we get Oregon versus Oregon State. And even though this is a heated rivalry game, The Ducks are going to come into Corvallis and relegate the Beavers back to the Pac-2 and smack them around. Our next matchup starts with App State, who, because they're attacking to the southeast, have a chance to take down Florida State and take over all of their land. And although App State was able to take down Tennessee in incredible fashion, being down 3 touchdowns with 1 minute left to go isn't something they're going to come back from. And Florida State easily has the most land in the entire map. We're going to go back to Oregon, who, because they're attacking to the northeast, are going to take on Kansas State. And the winner of that game will easily have the most land on the entire map. Dylan Gabriel and the Ducks down 2, just under 2 minutes left. 1st and 10 at the 28. They just need a field goal to win. Kansas State sends some heat. Gabriel's going to take a sack. Oregon only has 1 timeout left. They're not going to use it. Here we go. 4th and 2. 40 seconds to go. Gabriel back. Finds his open man. And I'm speechless. Speechless. 1st down. Use their final timeout. 33 seconds to go on the 50. They just need to get into field goal range. Oh, Kansas State sent some heat. And they're going to get there. They're going to sack him. Less than 20 to go. They're going to clock it with a little under 10 seconds left to go. 6 seconds left, 3rd and 13. They need to get in field goal range. They need an out right now. Can Gabriel cook up a miracle? Got to let it fly. He gets sacked and Kansas State knocks out Oregon. And with that, Kansas State and Florida State are easily the 2 power players on the map. And Missouri is back in action, attacking directly to the east. And technically, they're going to take a shot at Kansas State. And thankfully, Missouri loses, but unfortunately, Kansas State wins. So I might as well get hit by a brick. Kansas State continues to add to their landmass. And I see that little 1 thing in the middle of that. I don't know how to get rid of that. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't really care anymore. This wheel spin is for the final entry in the top 10. And the first team in the battle is going to be USC. USC, this is the first time we've seen them play in the entire video. And it doesn't matter where this wheel goes because they're landlocked by Kansas State. And in an incredible turn of events, the USC Trojans, who haven't played a game, just got the onside kickback. They have 50 seconds left in the game. And if they can get a 1st down, they will knock off the biggest landowners in the entire map. Under 50 seconds to go, up by 3. 1st and 10, now 2nd and 8. Another run play, and they're not going to get anything. Kansas State is looking like they're going to get the ball back with no time left. And they only need a field goal to send this game to overtime. And Kansas State calls its final timeout. They're going to get the ball back with about 30 to 40 seconds left. Kansas State's going to start at their own 20. They have to get into field goal range in 30 seconds with no timeouts. Avery Johnson across the middle. That is not going to cut it. But with only 15 seconds to go, what is happening? 9, 8, 7. Are they going to get it off in time? 5, 4, 3. They have 3 seconds. They pretty much have to score a touchdown. They pretty much have to score a touchdown. This is going to be an incredible heave by Johnson. Here we go. 29-yard line. They need a 71-yard touchdown. Can the Wildcats get it done? Johnson sets back. 3-man rush. He takes off. What the hell? Oh my God. Thank the Lord USC won. What the fuck was that? The map looks completely different, as USC now has the most land in the entire map. This is what the map looks like with the top 10. USC, Florida State are the big winners, but you still have some heavy hitters in Michigan. If you've made it this far, I want to say thank you so much. Make sure to keep watching to see which jersey you have a chance to win by leaving your Instagram and Twitter down in the comments below. And the first game in the top 10, the team on the road is going to be Florida State. And Florida State will be attacking to the northeast, which means they're going to take on North Carolina. And North Carolina kept it close, but Florida State is going to be the first team to win their top 10 matchup game. Down to the top 9. And for the first time this video, in the top 9, we get to see Vanderbilt play. And as they head to the southeast, they have to take on Florida State. And with just under 2 minutes remaining, Florida State has the ball up 7. Vanderbilt, down to their final timeout, need to stop or the game is over. And Vanderbilt will get the stop. 4th and 1, they'll get the ball back. No timeouts, just under 2 minutes to go. And they'll have a shot. Starting at their 20, a minute 45 to go, Vanderbilt fighting for their season, fighting for their tournament lives. QB takes the drop, 4-man rush, hits the check down, drops the ball. Honestly, not the worst drop in the world. 2nd and 10. Vanderbilt, they just keep hitting the check downs. You got to get out of bounds. He's not going to get out of bounds. No, they're going to keep going. Here we go. Okay. Just under a minute, clock's ticking. You need a touchdown. Hit the man in stride. Oh my God, they are fighting. Just over 50 seconds to go. Vanderbilt might do this. You need a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Vanderbilt across the middle. This coverage by Florida State is being killed by these slant routes. Here we go. 3rd and 10, 12 seconds left. Oh, you can't take a sack. Again, threw it to the tunnel. Where the hell is he throwing it to? Who the hell is he throwing it to? This is it. This could be the final play of the game. 9 seconds to go. 4th and 10 at the 12. Vanderbilt needs a touchdown. He throws it. A bullet! Vanderbilt ties the game! Wow! What did we just witness? Vanderbilt coming back at Florida State on the road? Wow! I did not expect this. Vanderbilt goes for 2! The final play of the game. Uiagalelei launches it. He catches it, but he's not going to get there. Vanderbilt is going to walk into Florida State and upset the Seminoles. And after that incredible upset, Vanderbilt took all of Florida State's land and has almost the entire south half of the map. And that's just the way these things go. The Imperialism is completely dependent on who you play and when you play them. Vanderbilt hadn't played a game this entire tournament and now holds almost all of the land. And now we're down to 8. Boston College has been landed on. This is their 3rd time. They have yet to play a game because of the region of where they're at. Let's see if they get lucky again. And they're going to the east. And technically the closest land to them is Maine. So Boston College is going to stay alive again. Boston College has a huge advantage being up there. So this is what the updated map looks like. We have the final 8 teams: USC, Oklahoma State, Vanderbilt, Louisville, Michigan, Marshall, Temple, and Boston College. Boston College has run out of room to hide. They have to play someone now. Here we go, the final 8 teams. Who will it be? And Marshall, the last team to not have been spun on yet, has to go on the road. And attacking to the northeast, they have a date with Michigan. And even though Marshall made it to the top 8, they definitely didn't deserve to be here as Michigan thrashed them. And just like that, we're down to 7. Who will be eliminated next? Let's find out. Oklahoma State has to go on the road. And depending on where this arrow spins, we'll know exactly who they play. They're going south, which means they get a date with Vanderbilt. So Vanderbilt, who pulled off one of the craziest upsets I've ever seen against Florida State, kind of gets pounded by Oklahoma State. And just like that, Oklahoma State has control of almost the entire map. And we are down to 6. But there is no rest for the wicked as Oklahoma State has to go back on the road. Going directly north, which means they're going to take on USC. Not only does the winner of this game take control of the other team's land, encompassing almost 90% of the map, they lock themselves into a spot in the top 5. We take you to the Coliseum. USC, a field goal, and they pinned it. They take a 3-point lead with 1:45 to go. Oklahoma State has 2 timeouts. They need a field goal to send this game to overtime. 1:15 to go. Here we go, 2nd and 5. 4-man rush. Across the middle. Oh, down the sideline! It's a foot race! Does he have the speed? He does! He does! Oklahoma State is going to take a 4-point lead. Oh my God. Why did they press him on the outside? What is USC doing? Under a minute to go. USC down by 4. They need a touchdown. They start this drive at the 19. Miller Moss launches it down the field and he caught it. Oh my God, what a way to start the drive. They're already at midfield. 3rd and 4 from the 14. You need something quick outside or you need a touchdown. I mean, it's pretty simple. Moss steps back, 4-man rush. Gets the 1st down, okay. Down to the 7. Miller Moss, this is probably the final play of the game. He's got him! USC walks it off! What a way to end this game. And USC secures its spot in the top 5. And with the top 5 teams, this is what the map looks like. USC controls almost the entire map, but there still is Michigan, Louisville, and even maybe Temple and Boston College with a chance to win this. The top 5. Here we go. And USC is going to have to go on the road. They didn't play until the top 10. They've played 3 times since then. USC has to go northeast, which makes sense. If we do it like this is the pen I'm going to use to figure it out. Goes on the thing. You can't see it. But northeast puts it to Minnesota. You follow that northeast along, USC has to go to Michigan. And the winner of this secures their spot in the Final 4. Michigan, down 3, needs the onside kick. Can they get it? They do! Oh my God, Michigan gets the ball back. All 3 timeouts, down a field goal. All they needed 3. Just under a minute and a half to go. 2nd and 10 from the 45. This is so doable for Michigan. Can't get sacked though. Ooh, they have a spy. He's gonna outrun it. Oh my God, he's got crazy speed to the edge. Whoa! Alex Orji with the burners. Michigan's gonna try to go for the win here. Orji steps back. Whoa, he steps way back. Oh my God. Touchdown! Wow! What a throw, what a find! Oh my God. Michigan marched down in seconds. Empty set, 37 seconds, 4-man rush. Moss, down the middle! What a throw! Miller Moss finds his man and they're within striking distance. 22 yards away from tying the game. 32 seconds, 1 timeout left, down 4. Moss in an empty set. Throws it immediately. And USC uses their final timeout. You almost want to drop that if you're that receiver. 4-man rush. Has a man. Touchdown! USC takes the lead. Oh my God. And USC After this extra point, it's going to have a 3-point lead. Michigan down a field goal, start at the 25. Orgy steps back, hits the flat. I mean, they have all 3 timeouts, but you really got to start taking some shots. 13 seconds, you just need a field goal. You still have 2 timeouts. You cannot take a sack. Orgy down the seam. What a throw. Oh my God. And we're going to get a field goal. We're going to go to overtime. Oh my God, this game has been spectacular. 7 seconds left. They're going to kick it now. Kick is up, and the kick is good, and we are tied at 38 apiece. And they, oh, fake. Whoa, 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 what a play call. What a play call by Lincoln Riley. Holy whirly dervish. And USC strikes first. First and goal, Michigan on the 9. Orgy steps back, hits the flat. Edwards pile drives in, and we're going to a double overtime. Here we go in double overtime. Michigan starts with the ball on the 25. Single back, Orgy across the middle. Touchdown, Michigan, and they take the lead. Now, this is huge. They have to get the 2-point. Well, they don't have to get the 2-point conversion. Not getting the 2-point conversion would put them at a huge disadvantage. Getting it puts all the pressure back on USC. Here we go. Jumbo set. They're going to run this ball to the right. And they're going to get there. Donovan Edwards slips through. What great blocking up front. And USC not only needs a touchdown, but they have to get the 2-point conversion to stay alive. 4-man rush. Moss picked off. Michigan wins. Game over. Game over. There, he's going to take it back. Michigan is going to win on a game-winning pick 6. You couldn't write this any better. What a game. A 95-yard pick 6 by the best player in the game, Will Johnson. My goodness. An absolute shootout to secure Michigan's spot in the Final Four. And not only does Michigan win, they've turned almost the entire map blue. There's just shades of brown, red, and yellow. And who knows if anybody could stop the Wolverines. The Final Four, who will play first? It's Boston College. We have landed on them 3 times, and they have yet to play. Let's see who they play first. Boston College goes to the Northeast. And technically, the closest college to the Northeast is the Michigan Wolverines. So we'll see if anybody could take down Michigan. And here we go. This game is for a spot in the top 3. And the Eagles gave them a fight. But the relentless run game of Michigan was too much as the Wolverines take down the Eagles and advance to the top 3. And with that result, this is what the map looks like with the final 3. Louisville and Temple are completely landlocked by Michigan. And we finally land on Temple. So Temple has to go to Michigan. And even though Temple didn't play a game until the final 3, they gave Michigan all they could handle, or all they could. But in the end, the Wolverines were too much. And our final 2 teams are Michigan and Louisville. And just like that, we have the map of the final 2 teams. Michigan controls almost everything, but Louisville, the last hope against the Wolverines' dominance. This will determine which team is on the road. This is the 133rd game in this video. If you have made it this far and you have not commented your Instagram for the jersey giveaway, if you have not liked the video, if you have not subscribed, what are you doing? This took me almost 24 real hours to film, and it's probably going to take a lot longer than that to edit. So if you enjoyed it and you made it this far, again, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. It would really mean a lot. Let's see who has to be on the road. And if Michigan wants to win this tournament, they're going to have to earn it on the road at Louisville. It all comes down to this. The Michigan Wolverines, the heavy favorite, go into Louisville to take on the Cardinals. Who will win? This is it. This is for all the marbles. This is game 133. Michigan starts off with a 45-yard run. Oh my goodness. They are running all over Louisville. 3rd and 8 from inside their thing. And Michigan strikes first with a 7-yard touchdown. But here comes Louisville, driving down the field. End of the first, they get a touchdown. They get another field goal. They're up by 6. 10.5. Michigan takes a 1-point lead. I lied. They take an 8-point lead. Louisville answers back. They take a 1-point lead. It's okay. Whoa, we got to get to the 4th quarter. We're growing too fast. Here we go. Michigan is up by 10. Louisville. Oh, Michigan has the ball. No. A 98-yard pick. Whoa! Louisville. Oh my God, Louisville has a chance. A small one. They need this right here. They didn't get it. Oh my God, Louisville. No. Louisville, don't go out like this. Louisville has the ball back. Less than 3 minutes to go. Oh, damn, yeah. Louisville's going outside. No. And it looks like cover athlete Donovan Edwards and the Michigan Wolverines are going to win the 134-team college football imperialism tournament. If they get this first, it's over. It's not over yet. It's pretty much over, but it's not over yet. 4 seconds left. And the Michigan Wolverines are your 2024-2025 College Football 25 Kickoff 134-team Imperialism Tournament champions. You're damn right that's a mouthful, but that's a lot of words and a lot of things. And the Michigan Wolverines are your 2024 24-25 Imperialism champions. And just for good measure, Michigan stands alone. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much, and I hope I'll see you next time.